Boom. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, What is up? What is up? What is up? I am very, very late like a motherfucker. Was working on some shit, man. Hey, gotta get it in. But anyway, this is the No I Don't Know podcast. Shout out to Nuke. I gotta get in contact with Nuke. I keep forgetting. Hey, she out there pimping them hoes out there, y'all. She's a madam. So that's what she does to make her money and take care of her family. The last time I talked to Nuke, she was texting me that she had to call me back because one of these bitches was acting like they didn't have that money for her. So when I get in contact with Nuke, I'll definitely let her know. But I got to get in contact with her because we got to get it cracking again. But she's very busy, and I'll be busy handling business as well. Like I said, this is the No I Don't Know podcast. Sorry I am so damn late. But we about to get right into it. Hey, whenever you check this out, hey, leave your comments. Let me know what it is. If not, it's all good. I ain't tripping off that shit. But anyway, we about to get right into it. The title. Berniesanders and his deflection. God damn. Man. I'm about to get right into it. But before we get right into it, yes, I did have another glorious day at the Corporate Plantation for all y'all that gotta work. Hey, much power and respect to y'all. I know how it is. The shit is not easy. I'm gonna tie it all into one about the Berniesanders thing. I'm about to say Berniesanders. God damn. Every time I say the Corporate Plantation, it had me fucked up. But anyway, scatterbrain. But anyway, I'm about to get right into it, and I'm going to tie it into one with the whole Corporate Plantation thing. Berniesanders and his deflection. Well, somebody ran up on Berniesanders was like, hey, man, what you think about reparations for black people? That motherfucker, and walked the fuck off type shit. Like as if he didn't even hear that question. This is what makes me laugh, and this is what I think is funny. I was dying laughing. See, here's the thing. Fuck it. These Caucasians and these other races are known to come amongst us and they get validation from one or two black people, and then they get that code or honor validation from one of us, one of our people, and then we just co-sign them right on into the game. Now, why is it Marianne? I forgot her name. She was on a Tone Talk shit. She was talking about reparations, and she felt like we should get 100 billion or whatever. That's a small amount, but at least she did go on record and say it. But we gonna look at her little suspect too. They all suspect. They're all suspected white supremacists if you get the Nelly Fuller Jr. book. So with that being said, that doesn't surprise me that a person like Bernie Sanders would deflect and walk off and act like it didn't happen, because they don't give a fuck about reparations for no niggas. How many times I gotta tell y'all? And we gonna get this straight too. We gonna get this real straight. Bernie Sanders voted for Jews to get reparations. He sure did. But why is it every time it's time for our shit, or for us to get what's due to us, people start deflecting, people start acting like they don't know what's going on, scatterbrain, brain fart, so that they act like they don't know what's going on. Like, it's like they just so oblivious to what the hell's happening. Like, well, reparations, we got Obama. Why you guys need reparations? That's how they act. That's white fragility. That's deflecting. And it doesn't surprise me, because that's what they do. Anybody that's watching this or listening to this on SoundCloud, or if you're watching this on YouTube, why don't you go look up Bernie Sanders. Go look up how they muster the Rohirrim. They galvanize this movement or whatever, and they draw a crowd to push their little agenda forward. And we for the black people, and everybody always talking about how they march with Dr. King, but Dr. King is dead, so marching with him don't mean shit. When you talking about, I sat down with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I had a lot of conversations with him, and I believed in a lot of his teaching. Then maybe we could do a little bit of talking. But marching with Martin Luther King, at the end, he was like, damn, I think I fucked up. I think this integration shit was fucked up. Yeah, it was. It was a distraction. And then when you start talking about the real shit, MLK, Dr. King, that's when they had, okay, well, we got to get rid of this nigga. We ain't got time to give these niggas no money. Matter of fact, we're not giving these niggas no money. That's a fact. We got to learn this, man. We got to stop letting people come amongst us and sit down and chat and break out the hot sauce and cut a jig and do the Dougie and all this other bullshit and be like, oh, they for us. Nah, man. There's a lot of cultural appropriators, and there's a lot of people that come voting time, because they want your vote, and they want everybody to push forward that vote so it can sway the electoral college vote so they can get in. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about no reparations. None of them do. That's why Kamala Harris, I'm going to keep talking about her. She's a fraud and a part-time broad. That's a fact. And the reason why I say that shit is because it's like every time motherfucker ask about shit for black people, our own people get to buck dancing and I was the president for everybody. No shit, Sherlock. We know you're the president for everybody, but what are you going to do specifically for us? Like I said on the podcast last night, where's the yams? I want to get to the yams. Come on, man. We need something that we can hold. I'm tired of wishing and praying, and I'm tired of Jesus said. I'm tired of all that shit, and praying and all this other shit, man. Man, fuck all that. Where's the money at that's owed to us? And the reason why I'm saying this, because Bernie Sanders is exactly what you're going to see in politics, what you're going to see in corporate America, what you're going to see in Hollywood, what you're going to see in NFL, and what you're going to see in basketball. That same type of, that energy, just everything. It's so fraudulent. And politicians, they deal heavy with imagery. And y'all see me shuffling these books around, and I'm gonna always talk about this, and I don't care what nobody say. Etymology. You better get this etymology, because if you look at image and etymology and imagery, it says an artificial representation of an object. Artificial means fraudulent, fake, not real. clown. That's what it really means. And that's what he gave us. Somebody just was able to run up on him and catch him slipping. See, that's what you need to start doing. But it shouldn't surprise y'all. These people are not for us. They're not for us. And I'm glad we got this movement going. The ADOS, Pound ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. I'm with that shit. Because I'm a descendant of a motherfucking slave. You goddamn right. My people built this country, so I deserve some shit, because this is how I'm going to tie it all into one. Berniesanders reminds me so much of corporate America and how they if you work in corporate America, which 99.9% of the people that watch this shit, there ain't a whole lot of us, but a lot of people that watch it, but the people that do watch it, you work for corporate America. And in working for corporate America, you're going to have some Caucasian that's in charge. We can act like, oh, there's other people that are in charge. There's Asians and there's Latinos. Bullshit. The motherfuckers at the top are all Caucasian, which is fine with me. Y'all system, do what you want to do. Fine. But it's always that one Caucasian that feel like, you know, they want to come amongst the colored folk, really the native blacks, and talk and laugh and joke and shuck and jive and act like they for black people and they cool. But you got to take a step back and watch exactly what they do and not what they say. Because Berniesanders said a lot of shit, and then when it came down to it, they put that, so what you think about reparations? Motherfucker got ghosts. That's what they do. And in corporate America, which I like to call the corporate plantation, it's ran the same way. It's all imagery. They don't look. Just look at your average manager or director or supervisor or, you know, the people at the bottom. It's ran the same fucking way. It's ran the same. It's imagery. Yo, I want to say, hey, what's going on? You know, I always got to say what's up to the chat room. Hey, Shawnee Brown, what's happening? Man, I'm late as fuck. I know, man. I was working on some shit, man. I'm late as fuck, man. But I'm going to get this shit together. Better late than never, I guess, right? Shout out to whoever be in the chat room. But when y'all see these supervisors and managers and all this other stuff, isn't it imagery? Because a lot of times they'll place people. I always give this analogy and this metaphor, an example of, I'm the manager of janitorial services and operations. Have you ever cleaned a toilet? What's a toilet? They don't even know what's going on because it's an image. It's how it looks. An artificial representation of an object. That's all it is. It's imagery, man. They don't give a fuck. If you go to corporate America, the majority of the people that's in charge are people that don't know shit in the first place. And even if they do, the people that really do know their job and know it well and value it, and those are the people that don't ever get a position of power because they know what it is and they probably can rule or govern from an even keeled perspective and make things fair and balanced. There's not going to be a whole lot of those people in corporate America. There's going to be a whole lot of smiling motherfuckers that smile in your face and all trying to take your place and stab you in the back and all this other shit and gossip and pretend like they for equality and all this other shit. And then when you shut the camera in their face, they do a Berniesanders and act like the shit didn't even happen. I'm telling you, man. Hey, look, I gotta read the chat. They quick to have a long ass title. Oh my God. Look, this is why I want to tie it to one. Just like Berniesanders didn't even know what to say about reparations, he does not care about black people and money. I don't care how much he campaigned with Killer Mike. Killer Mike is a nice guy. And Killer Mike he thinks is what's best for black people. So if there's that one Caucasian that'll walk, you know, talk the talk, then, you know, he's going to give him a chance. I don't diss Killer Mike. But that was your answer right there about how he is. Oh, there's a lot of Caucasians that are friends with black people, but they don't give a fuck about making black people equal. Once you become equal to Caucasians, watch how he act towards you. That's a fact. I've seen it all my life. And then when you start speaking on it, they try to have the nerve to make you feel bad. That's why you have to govern yourself accordingly when you go on the corporate plantation. Give them nothing. Keep to yourself, do your job, and go the fuck home. Don't put your energy into that. Put your energy into what you like. Use that corporate plantation money to fund your personal business and what you want to do in life. Don't work at no fucking corporate plantation believing in them and that system. It's beneficial for them. That's why everybody has scatterbrain when we talk about reparations for Native blacks. Why do we even have to talk about that when we built the goddamn country? We built the country. And everybody else from every other country comes over here and they give you this bullshit ass story about how they people worked hard. They can't. I don't give a fuck if you Italian, Mexican. I don't give a fuck. You didn't build the country, so I don't care. Facts. Sorry. You did not build the country, so I don't care. And you here off of the backs of black labor. You are direct beneficiaries of black labor. You benefit off of what we built. And then walk around here, had the nerve to talk shit to you and look down on you like niggas is ghetto and all this other shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. How we ghetto, but we make up 12% of the population and damn near 9% of it is in goddamn prison. That's a fact. And then go on the corporate plantation. I'm glad you said they got these long ass titles. Go on the corporate plantation and see how many of us is in charge. And out of those people that's in charge, which ain't gonna be probably none at all, majority of them gonna be Caucasians. Let me tell you what they gonna do. They gonna pretend and show you pictures and imagery of, oh, there's black people in charge and all this other shit. Man, ain't no niggas in charge of no shit. And they gonna treat you exactly how they want to treat you and smile and laugh with you, and then behind closed doors call you ghetto, this, everything, nigger, this, nigga, that. That's what they do. And then try to demonize you when you say, hey, what's happening, my nigga, to one of your fellow co-workers that's a black person. They don't like that shit. That's a fact. Let me read something out here. No, Berniesanders lost a bit when they said which one will be the next to other races. Wait, what? Berniesanders lost a bet when they said which one will be the nice to other races? That's probably so. See, I wasn't really fucking with Bernie Sanders like that anyway, because you gotta watch these motherfuckers. Just like Hillary Clinton, she went on the Breakfast Club and bring out hot sauce and doing a nay-nay with fucking clown ass Roland Martin and all these other motherfuckers that are placed in front of us, and they boule. So when you join these not even secret societies, but when you join these, I would say, culture clubs, it's like a boule or whatever, and then you placed in front of these people and you're there to calm the fickle crowd, and they just want you to keep niggas in line. It's just like being on the job. That's why they'll put a nigga in charge of a whole bunch of niggas. Facts. It's funny because I was at the corporate plantation today hollering at my home girl. Man, we was chopping up some real game, man, and I could see that she was just irritated. You know us, black people, we can feel that. Our energy is real heavy. Oh, you meant to say nice guy. That's all good. Bernie Sanders ain't no fucking nice guy. Yeah, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing just like everybody else. Remember, he voted for reparations for Jews, ladies and gentlemen, but against reparations for black people. But he supposed to be for us. This motherfucker's supposed to be for us, but voted against reparations, basically money for black people that's owed to us for us building the country, but he voted for reparations for his people. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. But you running this campaign with Killer Mike, because you know Killer Mike got street cred, he got rap cred, and if everybody see Killer Mike fucking with you, then we gonna fuck with you. But I wasn't fucking with Bernie Sanders like that either, because if you go back and watch other podcasts that I'll put up from last year, I was saying that shit. I said that motherfucker voted against reparations for black people. I got love for Killer Mike, but I guess he don't know that shit, and that's cool, because maybe he's not showing you. He's probably not showing you exactly what he did when he got in there and they was making those policies. Of course he's not gonna tell you that, but it's public knowledge what these motherfuckers vote for and what they don't vote for. You can go on, I forgot, what is it? What is the website? It's a website where you can go and look up all their policies, what they voted for, what they didn't vote for, all that shit. Like Obama, he signed the Blue Lives Matter policy, which basically said, okay, cops are gonna be able to keep killing niggas, and there's nothing we can do, and they can kill niggas with impunity. But this is your man. Obama's your man, though. I still hear people talking about, well, I think he did a good job. So why don't you tell Philando Castile's family that? Why don't you tell Oscar Grant's family that? Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray, Alton Sterling, Mike Brown, Trayvon fucking Martin, Walter Scott, Eric Gardner. Why don't y'all tell their family that, since he did fucking a good job? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. We always believing in shit. Everybody needs a hero. That's why when I look at people like Berniesanders, that didn't surprise me at all. I was laughing because I know that's how they are. Look, until you present yourself to me as something different, you're a suspected white supremacist. Sorry. Better go get this book by Nearly Fuller Jr. I'm going to keep saying this shit over and over again. This is like a Bible. You better read this shit. It's a good fucking book. Sometimes you could just pick up a book. Look, I'll pick up something right now and read. Many white people have said that they believe that white people may become extinct through the production of offspring through sexual intercourse with non-white people. They say that this would be a tragedy and a disastrous loss to the world of the many benefits that white people can and do contribute to constructive activities. I just randomly read that on page 245. That's basically like genetic annihilation, which Dr. Francis Cress Welsing talks about. Facts. Come on, man. Yep, you're right. Everybody's a suspect. Everybody's a suspect today, Craig. That's a fact, man. Come on, man. It's just like going on the Corporate Plantation. That's what me and my homegirl was talking about today at the job, at the Corporate Plantation. I was like, look, I don't trust none of these. Look, I don't trust nothing nobody say. I trust what they do. So you can say this and you can say that. I don't care. I trust what you do. And I don't put a lot of my energy into that anyway, because that's something you don't control. That's not your job. You're nothing but a supervisor. You're nothing but a manager. You're nothing but a director. It's not your company. Get in, get what the fuck you need to get your money to fund what you really want to do, and get out. I'm talking about to my melanated people. I used to be that way too. Put all your energy in, come up with so many ideas to impress them, because you know you feel like, especially if you haven't been taught, if you have no knowledge of yourself, if you have no knowledge of self, you gonna go into a corporate plantation thinking that you're supposed to be shucking and jiving and man, and I do what you gonna say, boss. I jump off the cliff for you, boss. We sick, boss. That type of bullshit. That coon Sambo telling about the gun line, boss, Hayward Shepherd motherfucking mentality. But I'll tell you this, once I read Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's book, The ISIS Papers, that shit fucked me up. And what tripped me out, but when she talking about the pool table, for all y'all that has watched Boomerang, and all of us melanated people have watched Boomerang, there was a scene where Martin Lawrence and David Alan Grier and Eddie Murphy was at the pool hall, and he was talking about how the pool table is the world, right? And the white ball knocks every other color into the hole, and the last ball is the black ball. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing wrote that in the ISIS Papers, and that book I think was published in like 1975 or something like that. See, these people have been writing this shit like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and How to Eat to Live. If you watch What the Health, and then you read How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad 1 and 2, it's saying the same shit is How to Eat, What the Health. I'm telling you, we are the geniuses. We are the gods. For all y'all that don't know, the Oscar that we love and we loathe so much, the Oscar, the actual trophy, is Ptah. Black God. Ptah. That's what it is. But they stole our formula and then make you feel like it's an honor to get some shit that's already you. That's why when you look at people like Berniesanders and people at your corporate plantation, don't put no trust in these people. Put trust in you. Govern thyself accordingly. Go to work, do your damn job, and go to fuck home. Stop thinking that these people care about you, because they don't care. They don't care about none of your personal shit that you got going on. They just want you to tell all your personal business so they can go and have meetings and talk amongst themselves and talk about all your personal business. I know what they be doing. I worked in corporate America for too long. I know how the plantation work, and they gossip and they run their mouth and they tell everybody personal business. And they may not discuss it amongst the lower class staff, but if you're in what they call management or whatever, oh, they discuss your personal business. That's a fact. They can act like they don't, but I know they do. That's why you got to be slow to speak and eager to hear. Don't smile with everybody. And what you have to do is maintain your composure. Because if you don't maintain your composure, you fucked out here, ladies and gentlemen. And they will use it against you later. Yes, they will. Read from the chat room. That's a fact. Man, that is a fact. Let me tell you right now, they will use it against you. And it's fucked up, man, because the way the system is designed, they know you got to go to work. And then you got to pay your bills. That's why it all ties into one. It's circular motion. Like it all comes, you know, it's in a circle. Like it's like a perfect ecosystem. Oh, you gotta be presentable, so you gotta have your imagery on so you can get that job. Then you gotta work to get paid, to pay for your bills, to eat, to do everything, because if you don't work, you can't eat. But my thing is this, fuck all that working, give us our money that's due to us. Now, maybe some black people will choose to keep spending their money and put it in the system's hands. Fine, do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to govern your money, but I know what the fuck I'm gonna do with mine. I want to be an entrepreneur, start my own fucking business. I can't give me my reparations so I can tell they asses, kiss my motherfucking ass. Fuck that shit. Cause that getting up and going to the corporate plantation every goddamn day and smiling and acting like you happy to see people. Like me and my homegirl, she was like, these motherfuckers act like I'm happy to see them. I'm just here to do my job and go the fuck home. I ain't got time to be knowing what the fuck everybody got going on and asking people how their weekend was. I don't ask nobody how their weekend was at all, because I don't give a fuck. Period. I don't care. I don't want to know how your weekend was. Why would I care about your weekend when you got everybody convinced that black people are lazy and we got to work twice as hard as everybody else when we built the fucking country? Man, get the fuck out of here. Sorry. Then you're deemed lazy. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Black people can't, look. And then if you start speaking up on your race, speaking up, oh, you racist. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said before, black people cannot be racist. Racism is the competition for resources between other races to get resources. And then when you use those resources, when you get them, you use those resources to control the narrative. And that's what Caucasians, they own the resources. So they control the narrative. That's why they got you crying when you win an Oscar, when all you doing is winning you. The Oscar's designed after Ptah, the god, if I'm not mistaken. And it's you. Let me read something from the chat room. You already started your business. You mentioned your music. That's a fact. Hey, man, I'm trying to get it. Hey, I be on Instagram. That's a fact. I be on Instagram posting my beats and shit like that and trying to get my music and shit popping. It's a fact. That's what I'm trying. Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. I got a couple of things I'm working on. I like to talk about it, but I'm working on some music and trying to get some shit popping, man, because I'm a lover of music, man. And it does bother me a lot when I see other races culturally appropriate our music. It does. It fucks with me. I feel like, damn, ain't corporate America y'all shit? Why don't y'all just go dominate that like y'all been doing? Now they want to dominate hip-hop and R&B. It's like, god damn. We can't have shit of our own. For real. For real, man. And look, like I said before, I ain't trying to be greedy. But if I could do what I love and make the same amount of money that I'm working on this corporate plantation, shit. Deuces, I'll chuck the deuces and I'm the fuck out of there. For real. For real, for real. Cause that shit ain't no joke. Just watching, seeing my sister like in pain like that fucked with me, man. For real, I was thinking about that all day. Like, man, nigga, you gotta get it popping. Cause this shit, man, I just saw the look on her face. I saw she was in anguish, and she, you get over it, man. Everybody that you work around, they don't look like you. They can't relate to what the fuck you got going on. It ain't like the Corporate Plantation paying you a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? They're running a script. They got a whole bunch of imagery. And if you don't fit into that template, I'm telling you, if you don't fit into that template, you fucked. And you tell me this. Jesus said it. That ain't gonna get it. That's not gonna get it. And praying and all hey, I believe in the power of praying, and because I read this book, The Thoughts of Your Subconscious Mind, and thoughts are things. So, your mind is very powerful, and it is very difficult not to think negatively when you at the Corporate Plantation. It is. But sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck, man. Sometimes I go off and venture into my dream world of where I see myself and what I want to be doing, how I want to enjoy myself, because I definitely don't want to be working at no Corporate Plantation for no fucking 30 years. And then on the 29th year, they like, oh, ooh, we're not even going to be able to give you that 401k, sorry. That's how they do you. That's a fact. We have to think smarter. We got to do better. We got to work together. I was just on Instagram hollering at my man. I forgot. Damn, I'm blanking on his name. This dude is dope. He posts so many dope ass inspirational videos on his Instagram. And I always be watching them because it gives me inspiration. I'm like, dude, you dope, man. You need to be on some fucking TV. You need to be writing. I think more black people need to be writing and coming up with concepts to be on shit like Netflix and to be on other shit. That's a fact, man. Or just build our own platforms. We got this YouTube shit. I'm just waiting. I can't wait to see when somebody gonna come up with some shit that rivals YouTube. Once that happens, it's on. I'm out. I'm going on that shit. And I'll just take my man for real. But it's just hard because we don't support each other, because we be looking at each other like villains. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at each other like, oh, that's my brother. Like today, I saw this dude. I try to do it everywhere I go. Whether I'm in the bathroom, it don't matter. Hey, man, what's going on? Motherfuckers be looking at me crazy, especially if you're in the bathroom. Niggas don't want to, but hey, man, when I see my people, I'm happy to see my people because I know how hard it is for us. See, as a youngster, I didn't really realize that it was second nature to me to just be like, oh, what up, man? But now it's painful to watch your people be in mental anguish because they gotta be at that motherfucker and they got bills and they got their own shit. It's a motherfucker when you black in white America. And I don't expect no Caucasian, no other race to feel sorry for us but us. We gotta start feeling sorry for each other and lift each other up. And stop waiting for other races to do it because they not gonna do it. You know why? Because I work at the Corporate Plantation and they don't give a flying fuck what you going through. Let me tell you why they don't give a fuck what you going through. Because shit, I was working at the Corporate Plantation. My mom was dying. My mother was on her deathbed. And I don't even talk about it that much. But she was on her deathbed. You think a motherfucker gave me a card? You think a motherfucker, hey, you all good? Are you really okay? Man, hell no. Keep giving that nigga some work. That's a fact. But it's all good because it just made me tough. It made me mentally tough. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about your sad story. Don't nobody care if your mom is gone. Matter of fact, I still got family that came here and ate good, drank good. Mom's been gone 3-4 years. I ain't heard from him since. That's a fact. Oh, man, but it's all good. You know why it's all good? Because that's how life is, and you don't put great expectations on nobody but yourself. I'm about to read something from the chat room. So why did you want to start this show? You know why I wanted? That's a good question. Shout out to Shawnee in the chat room, man. I'm telling you, man. That's a fact. That's a good question. You know why I wanted to start this show? I was thinking about it for a minute. I was thinking about it since 2017, but I didn't have the confidence. I was like, oh, it probably take a lot of work. I got to get subscribers. Woo, woo. Nah, I don't have no content. But I was like really reading. See, because I haven't been reading as much now because I be working on music and that take up a lot of my time. I ain't making excuses because I used to read like a speed demon. I was reading like a book a week. And I'm not talking about no 50 pages. I'm talking about 300, 400, 500 pages. Reading 2, 3, 4 fucking hours a day like I was in the pen. So it did So long story short, it started to kind of irritate me because I started to gather knowledge of self. And then I'm starting to compare and contrast it to how the corporate plantation is. And I'm not gonna lie, when I read Dr. Frances Welsing's book and then I read Black Labor, White Wealth, man, that's when I was like, all right, I gotta get some shit off my chest. Cause I was getting so fucking frustrated. And then I was hollering at my homegirl Nuke, shout out to Nuke. And then me and her would just talk and we'd just meet up at the fucking Starbucks and just chop it up about life, about the job, about everything. We just always, you know, and I used to just be like, man. And then one day I just like, dude, we should do a podcast because what we talk about could work. And she was like, well, maybe we should. And that's what made me do it because I felt like I felt like I'm going to do a podcast and give a perspective of the corporate plantation. Because I got a cold perspective because I done gathered so much information and obtained so much information at working there for so goddamn long. I know how they do us. I know how they do us, man. And I be trying to spread the word with certain melanated people that's at the job. Like, look, I don't be like, everybody's racist, don't talk. I don't do that shit. Because that scares certain black people, especially buck dancing coons. I don't do that. But what I tell them is, hey, don't put your trust in nobody at this job. Don't tell nobody your personal business. Don't come here to make friends. You come here to do a job and go the fuck home. And either they can respect it or reject it. But I say it in such a way and I word it in such a way where it's with kid gloves. And it's like, look, man, you just want to come to work and do your job and go on about your way. Don't get involved in any of the corporate drama or any of the stuff. When people try to tell you their personal business, unless it's somebody you really trust and you really respect, don't fuck with them. See, I learned a lot of that working at the corporate plantation because I still do. So in seeing that, I'm like, damn, I need to get this off my chest because I know you got Red Pill, Blue Pill, Dr. Boyce Watkins, you got Corey, Holcomb, Zoe Williams, you got all these different perspectives, but I felt like my perspective from corporate America is a cold one. Because I see it, and I know the tricks, the script that they're running, because it's just a script that's on auto replay. You know what I mean? On repeat. It's the same shit over and over again. That shit don't change at all. So that's what made me want to do it, and I felt like I could inspire people, and they could inspire me. Because like I said before, I had a YouTube page and I only got one video on there of a party at my mom's crib. And that one got like 37,000 views. And I leave that one there. So if people were to scroll all the way down and just go to the very beginning, I'll leave that there just to let motherfuckers know. If I want to clout chase, I could have been got a bunch of views. I had several videos with a bunch of views on them where motherfuckers was hitting me up all the time. But I didn't like that. I felt like that wasn't empowering my people. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, I want to do this. And I'm grateful for doing it, man, because it's a great outlet. And like I said before, you know in the chat room, I'm not out. You've been watching enough podcasts and know I'm not on here cloud chasing at all. Let me read from the chat room. You started with good intentions. Good will come out of it. I respect that. That's a fact. I'm telling you, I just felt like, damn, I know I can get this shit off my chest. And I know there's people out there that feel the same fucking way. Some people just not bold enough to say it on camera because it ain't easy. A lot of people ain't trying to be on no camera, and you basically having a conversation with yourself and with one or two people because everybody don't be in the chat room. Some people don't even know the chat room exists. Some people don't even watch it. But I already know that because I know how people are. Some people, they'll watch it when they bored. Hey, just as long as you watch it. Some people will watch 5 minutes of it and be like, all right, I gotta go. I ain't tripping off that shit. I don't get paid off this shit. And I'm not on here begging for no fucking money either. At all. Because I work at the corporate plantation. So I already know what it is. I ain't finna be, and I know niggas that work at the corporate plantation, when they get off work or when they watch it, they like, God damn, I ain't trying to get this nigga no money. Shit. But I'm not on here clout chasing. And I think that's what our problem is. We wait until a person has reached a certain plateau and then we want to build relationships with them. I'm the bottom motherfucker. Start from the bottom, now we here. I like starting off from the bottom. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to us, like I keep saying, when it's 500 subscribers, 600 subscribers, watch what happens. Then you gonna start seeing people come through, and it's all good. I know how to build shit. I'm not afraid to build no shit by myself. That's what tests your character. That's what makes you who you are. That's why you gotta step back and watch. I always will say that. Watch, listen, and learn. Don't watch what people say, watch what they do. If you see a person hanging out with a person at the Corporate Plantation, and that person hanging around is a gossipy, shit-talking motherfucker who talks shit about everybody, and you see them hanging with them, don't fuck with them. And let me tell you why I say don't fuck with them, because they're showing you who they are. Believe them. That's a fact. Berniesanders showed you who he was. Kamala Harris has shown you who she was when she had those policies putting mothers in jail because their kids not going to school. There was a whole nother policy you could have came up with, and not that one. And prosecute motherfuckers to the fullest. Man, please, that bitch is not for no niggas. It's a fact. Let me read something out the chat. I know it's not for the ratings. I was here because we were both on Dr. Boy's chat with others. Yes. I used to be on there tough. I gotta get back on there. I know he been having something, I be missing it. But I like watching Dr. Boyce Watkins. He be saying some real shit, like I said. Dr. Boyce Watkins was the nigga who got me into the stock. See, I don't look at what Caucasians say and be like, ooh, no. When I heard Dr. Boyce Watkins talking about the stock, I was like, I gotta fuck with that. I gotta fuck with what he's saying, because he was like, you can go get E-Trade, you can go get TD Ameritrade, you can go get Robinhood, go get, Bitcoin. He was breaking it down. Get you some mutual funds. And the way he was saying it, that's how I say the same thing. I'm not telling niggas, don't spend your money on Nike. Don't spend your money on Beamers. Don't spend your money on Teslas. No, buy all that. I want you to buy. I want my people to look nice. Go buy the Gucci. Buy the Louis. Man, buy all that. But I want you to invest in some stock and some bonds too. And if you watch Trigger Warning with Killer Mike, that's what he said. Matter of fact, I think, no, he was on the Breakfast Club when he said he was about to go buy a whole bunch of something, and he bought his wife a whole bunch of stock. Exactly. That's why when I was watching Dr. Boyce Watkins, I was like, damn, this nigga's cold. And I immediately bought his book. Yes, he will. And he is a great guy. I immediately got that book, Think Like a Millionaire, which my nephew still got. I got to get back from him. And I read that book and I was blown away. I was like, damn, this dude is smart, man. Like, and then the way he was put shit is facts. I know a lot of people feel like he's harsh, or a lot of people feel like he's braggadocious. I'm glad that he always let people know that he was the smartest person in his class. I'm glad that he always let motherfuckers know he's got his doctorate degree in math. I'm glad. I love it. Because I brag on that nigga. I'm like, this nigga's the shit. So shout out to Dr. Boyce Watkins. Hey man, to me, it's not about agreeing with what every person you like says. It's about finding a commonality and listening to what they saying and taking out the good things that they say and using it to better your situation. It's true. Like I said, when he was like, yeah, you should get Robinhood, I didn't even know what Robinhood was. Matter of fact, I used to see all these commercials all the fucking time. And when he was like, yeah, go get you a stock tip for dummy book. Go get you one of those books. It was a white dude who told me the same fucking thing. And but when I heard Dr. Boyce Watkins say, I was like, you know what? I'ma fuck with it. Because the white boy said, it was an old white boy, but he was like, go get you a mutual fund book. Go read those books, man. Pick up you a book and read. Take the time to read the book. And I come to the conclusion that people make time for things that are important to them. That's a fact. Hey, man, it's been fun. It's been real. Shout out to the chat room. I'm glad. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm so late. Hit the bell. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, please. I know, Shawnee, you always hit the like button. I ain't even got to tell you. But, hey, man, I appreciate everybody that's been listening. I hope you learn something. Hey, you can vet me out. Go get these books and read them for yourself. You ain't got to listen to me. Go get the etymology book. Go get Ivan Van Sertima's They Came Before Columbus. Go get the Nation of Islam's The Secret Relationship Between Jews and Blacks. Go get those books. They on Amazon like a motherfucker. So go get them, man. Hey, this is the No I Don't Know podcast. I'm your boy Warren G. Been clown free since 2003. You already know what my saying is. Guilty, nigga. Hey, man. It's been love. One love, man. I'm out. Peace.